Hello, everyone. I'm Sheetal Almas, the Adaptation and Energy Coordinator with the City of Key West, Office of Resilience Planning Department. I welcome you all to the city's Energy Cost Savings Community Workshop being held in efforts to complete city's first 10-year energy resilience and cost savings plan. The goal for today's meeting is to inform community members about the current process and draft of the 10-year energy resilience and cost savings plan in development. Next slide, please. To deliver this information, we're going to follow this particular agenda so you know what to expect for the webinar. We will start with introducing our project partners, an overview of the draft plan, energy challenges in Key West, opportunities for a stronger energy future, and lastly, what we have done so far, what to expect next, and how and where you could help us provide feedback. Next slide, please. Key West is part of Cohort 4 of the U.S. Department of Energy's Energy Technology Innovations Partnership Project Program. I'll be referring this to as ETIP, which supports remote, island, and coastal communities in overcoming energy challenges through technical assistance. ETIP helps communities improve energy resilience, which means to get better, more reliable, and more affordable energy by working with experts from national labs and local partners. ETIPS helps each community plan for energy in a way that fits their specific needs. Next slide, please. Through the ETIP program, the City of Key West staff is collaborating with experts from Berkeley Lab, the National Renewable Energy Laboratory, and the Southeast Sustainability Directors Network. I want to share a little bit background here before we move forward. City staff had already completed 80% of the draft plan and is now seeking technical assistance from the said partners to fully complete this plan. The goal for this plan is to explore more options and develop a 10-year plan that looks at ways to improve energy resilience and save in utility cost based on the city's and community needs. Let's have a look at what we have in our current draft so far. Next slide, please. As per the current draft plan, the goal is to increase energy efficiency, water efficiency, EV expansion, and solar expansion, which would help our communities save energy, water, and utility costs. The current draft plan has been planned in 3 chapters: city, commercial, and residential. For the city chapter, the plan focuses on city-owned buildings. For the residential and commercial chapters, the plan focuses on education, training workshops, and programs. The goal here is to achieve the highest level of efficiency. Next slide, please. These are some of the efforts, resources, and educational programs we currently have in the draft plan for our commercial and residential chapters. We do have an upcoming energy in-person workshop. I will be sharing more details on the community chapters at the in-person workshop. I highly encourage you all to join us at the Bahama Village Community Center on either June 6 or June 7. Stay with us until the end of this webinar, as I will be sharing more details on this in-person workshop. From here, I'll hand it over to Dr. Amanda Curling, researcher from the Berkeley National Lab, to share on energy challenges in Key West. Thank you.
Yes, Sheetal. So when we started this project to support the development of a strategic energy plan for the city of Key West, the first step was to understand the specific challenges the community is facing, and we learned a few things. For instance, Key West relies on a single mainline transmission line, which can make it highly vulnerable to power disruptions, especially during storms. Also, the climate that is getting hotter, it becomes harder to stay cool, and it puts pressure on the power system and can also affect people's health. Key West also faces flooding from heavy rain, storms, and rising seas, which can damage roads, homes, and other important services. Another important challenge is that housing is very expensive and the overall cost of living is high, making it hard for many workers to afford to live on the island. Speaking of cost of living, we compare the average electricity consumption of a single-family home in Florida with the average consumption of a home in Key West, and found out that it consumes about 57% more energy than homes in the rest of the state. And this means higher energy costs for the residents. Then we started to think about opportunities to improve the existing conditions and reach a stronger energy future for the community. So I've just mentioned that the higher energy consumption, so the first opportunity could be related to that, focus on improving energy efficiency of buildings. The second opportunity is to generate electricity locally, that is inside the property, and the easiest alternative for that would be to install solar panels. Another opportunity is to adopt electric transportation. And there's another very important opportunity that is to improve resilience against disruptive events like storms, flooding, and heat waves. So in the next slides, I'm going to talk a bit more about these specific opportunities, but none of them would be truly effective if not embraced by the community. So what we want to know is your opinion, and we are organizing a community energy workshop that Chito just mentioned in June to continue this conversation. Now, talking a bit more about the opportunities we identified. Energy efficiency in buildings basically means using less energy to provide the same level of comfort and function. A classic example is the evolution of the light bulb, switching from incandescent to fluorescent and now LED, which has dramatically reduced energy consumption to provide the same level of illuminance. But this is not the only alternative to improve energy efficiency. For example, leaky buildings, especially older buildings, they let in hot and humid air, which makes cooling systems work harder and consume more energy. So one energy efficiency strategy is to seal these gaps and reduce infiltration. Similarly, when air ducts have leaks, a lot of cool air can escape before it reaches the rooms in your home. So sealing the ducts helps all the cool air get where it's supposed to go, saving energy and keeping your homes more comfortable. Other interesting opportunities for homes are related to blocking heat from entering the building, such as spray foam or rigid insulation under raised floors, energy efficient windows that reduce solar heat gains, and solar shading through blinds and awnings, for example. And of course, similarly to the light bulbs, upgrading appliances to more efficient alternatives is also a great option. Moving forward to the next opportunity, that is to generate energy locally, and more specifically through solar panels. Well, the state of Florida is already one of the largest, one of the leaders in the country in terms of total installed solar capacity, which is enough to power the equivalent to 2.2 million homes. And also during this process, the prices to have the systems installed have fallen 42% over the last 10 years. But we could mention the benefits of having them installed in your homes, right? So first off, when you generate your own electricity, you will automatically lower your energy bill because what you need to buy from the utility is reduced. And if you generate more electricity than your actual consumption, it is possible to exchange this excess for credits that are going to be reduced from your future energy bills. And this is called net metering. Another potential benefit is that these systems can allow a building to continue operating independently during a power outage. But for that, it is normally required to have a battery coupled with the solar panels. Another opportunity we would like to mention is in this workshop is related to electric transportation, like electric cars or electric bikes. So having electric cars can significantly reduce fuel and maintenance costs. For instance, those vehicles, they don't need oil changes and have fewer moving parts that can break compared to gas cars. They also reduce air pollution and noise pollution and can also help to improve energy independence, especially when you are already generating your own electricity through solar panels. And another potential benefit to consider is that electric vehicles or EVs are essentially huge batteries. So some cars can be used as backup power during power outages, which helps to improve resilience. And in the context of resilience, multimode support means using both EVs and electric bikes to stay mobile and connected during emergencies, even when fuel or power is limited. And this leads us to our final opportunity that is related to resiliency. So resilience is the ability to withstand and recover from disruptions or adverse events. And to improve resilience to the broader community, a resilience hub can be created, which is basically a community-centered facility designed to provide resources, services, and support after emergencies, and to enhance local resilience through year-round programs. This type of facility has already been implemented in Key West through the Frederick Douglass Community Center, which will house after-school tutoring, music, early childhood education programs, also fitness center, and other amenities. And this hub was also designed to withstand Category 5 hurricanes and is elevated well above expected flood levels. The community center is also equipped with kitchens and medicine fridges and generates its own electricity, which can be an essential resource to the community. And this pretty much covers the opportunities we have been exploring. And now I'll hand it over to Shito to walk us through the next steps.
Thank you, Amanda. And now I would like to share the update on where we are in the process and what we have done so far. As part of the ETIP project, the city is to organize and co-host 2 workshops alongside our ETIP partners. The idea to hold these workshops is to share what the current draft plan includes, get feedback, and hear from community members about what they currently stand, where they currently stand with their energy efforts. This will help our ETIP partners gather data and better understand what energy resilience means for the city of Key West. These findings will help analyze and assess what we are missing in our current draft plan. Here are a few photos I wanted to share with you all from Workshop 1 early this year. For Workshop 1, we invited city staff and key stakeholders, and we were able to gather some really valuable feedback. Next slide, please. And now we're planning for Workshop 2, for which we're inviting our local residents and businesses to come join us at the Bahama Village Community Center on Friday, June 6, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m., and Saturday, June 7, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m., and 1 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. We're holding a total of 3 sessions, 1 session on Friday, June 6, and 2 sessions on Saturday, June 7. I want to inform that all 3 sessions are the same, but we're holding them at 3 various times to ensure that our community members have various options to fit in their schedules. We will be providing refreshments at the workshop, so all you need to do before the workshop is to take our energy survey as indicated in step 1, which would help us and our partners prepare for the energy workshop. The survey is now open. You can take the survey through scanning the QR code, or a link to the survey could be found in the description of this meeting's recorded video on our city's YouTube channel. Once you have completed the survey, please sign up for the city's green e-newsletter to further get updates on the workshop and other updates on the Office of Resilience's projects. You could do this by scanning the QR code in step 2 or the link in the description of the meeting's recorded video on our city's YouTube channel. Once again, I thank you all for your time, and I look forward to meeting you all in person at the Bahama Village Community Center located at 101 Olivia Street, Key West on either June 6 or 7. And that is all for me. And I now open for questions and answers if you have any. Thank you.